Okay.
Today I fucked up. Today I
welcome
fucked
to the
up when I
time
adjusted my
slot.
bra in front of a cute guy.
Okay. Welcome to the time slot, everyone. Time slot number 8. Yes, 8. 8 is the number.
Hey, Robbie.
Yes.
According to you, from the last one, we've now been doing this for 2 months. And not 4.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds about right.
It's been a while.
It's been 4.
It's
been a third of the year,
a month
guys.
and a half.
A third of the year.
A month and a half.
Anyway, let's introduce ourselves because we always forget to do that every other episode.
I'm Robbie. Done.
Good. I'm Forrest.
I'm supposed to say hi, and my name is Mike.
Yep, that's Mike. He's shy
And
sometimes.
sweating, smears ink. My name is Mark.
Murder.
All right, let's get into what happened since the last podcast, which our timetable is messed up. Like, I'm not even gonna try to front.
It's
We're supposed to record these like every other Sunday, not the Sunday it goes up, the Sunday before, and we're just. Oof.
It's currently Friday of the week
Yeah,
we need
Friday.
to upload this.
2 days from the Sunday, yeah. So I'm just not gonna try to front because a lot more crap happened in between.
Forrest ain't gonna try to front, boy.
I did not look at news though that happened this week.
News?
So I still only have a couple news articles that don't even really matter.
It's alright.
But they're from like weeks ago. So if they're out of date or have been confirmed to not be the case or something or whatever, then
It's alright. We got this, Forrest. Don't worry.
not that some of these sources are perfectly credible to begin with. Take everything I say with news with a grain of salt because it is the internet I'm looking these things up on.
I'm a perfectly credible source. What are you talking about, Forrest?
All right, well here's you stop that. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna first of all let's go over our weeks. Who wants to start?
I mean, I can do if you want me to.
All right, go ahead and start.
Because my weeks are always boring and I didn't do anything.
That's not true. You just don't elaborate on them enough.
What? No. I mean, I
Yeah,
played some
lots of stuff
Anthem.
happened.
That's about it. The Battle Royale mode for Battlefield comes out next week. Like, in a few days.
God damn, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Like, the moment I'm like, my connection's good, I'm connecting to Discord fine, Steam just pops up again like, did you want to update again?
Yeah, that's how these
Damn
things
it.
work.
Just, no, but it needs to not do that right now. Just stop.
But, anyway, yeah, the Battle Royale mode comes out for Battlefield 5 next week. That's
Yeah, but is anybody really interested in battle royales anymore?
I mean, they're fun. They're a new genre that I think is going to stick around. For
Yeah,
It's just-
you can't get rid of them.
It bothers me so much that everybody's jumping on the same bandwagon.
Can't live with them,
Like,
can't live
nobody
without them, am I right?
Nobody can make up any quality content anymore.
Well, Devil May Cry 5 did, but we'll get to that later.
God, there's gonna be a Devil May Cry battle royale coming out soon.
No.
No.
They
Devil
won't
May
do
Cry
that.
tried to shoehorn in like a tiny bit of multiplayer, and it's basically just, hey, look over there, turn your camera, you'll see somebody online style beasting. Great.
But, yeah, Battle Royales. I mean, Apex came out with their fucking Battle Pass this week as well. So Apex has jumped onto the we need a Battle Pass and skins and cosmetics for people to unlock type shit.
I mean, they already had some cosmetics, but
No, now they have the Battle Pass thing where you level up throughout the fucking
Are they gonna
season and
are they?
shit.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say they're starting the seasonal stuff now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, which is just...
I've never been a fan of that seasonal shit.
It's
Mostly
depressing.
because I don't like anyone forcing me to do things on a time period that I don't want them to be done. Like, I want to take my time. I'm an old man when it comes to games. I like taking my time.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We interrupt this podcast to bring you Joe.
What's up, bro?
Stuff. Talking in the podcast. Like I said I was, before
Good
you
lord.
went upstairs.
You said soon, you didn't say now.
Oh my.
How long has it been since you went upstairs?
I don't know, 10 minutes.
Okay, that is soon. Anyway,
but the seasonal stuff is cool. I mean, I think it's like usually the outfits and stuff that comes out of that is interesting. If it's like Overwatch, but
I'm glad it's only cosmetics. But
it should only be cosmetics. It should never be anything more than cosmetics.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you have a chance to get your hands on it still.
Well, I mean, what are they gonna do? Like make like because they're gonna be adding guns and characters in, but they can't lock that to certain.
I've got a personal chip. Now
Go
that I
ahead.
think about it, with a certain game that I just mentioned is getting a battle royale.
Battlefield.
So Battlefield has this thing where they had these events coming out every single week, yeah.
Yeah.
And you need to complete so many objectives to unlock the final item. And the final item is like a style of tank, or a style of rifle, or this or that. So you have to do these objectives in order to unlock a gun, or to unlock a fucking tank, or to unlock a plane.
Okay, see, that's exactly why that kind of shit's annoying.
Now, it's not that bad if they give you, like, time.
If it's like Battlefield 1, it's bad.
It's not bad if they give you time to be able to spend your scrap you get from leveling up that you could spend on cosmetics to unlock these guns without having to do the challenges like the week after. But that means you still have to play the game. Because it's only there for a limited time, and then it disappears, and then you can't get your hands on that gun.
Those kind of practices is what makes people like call off work to play video games and shit.
Call off work to play video games.
I'm serious.
Is this
like
a personal endeavor?
that time locking shit is annoying. Because you don't want to do it halfway and then not be able to get it. Yeah. Like you don't want to sit there and be like, oh, I have to do, I don't know, 80 sniper kills, and you get up to like 70, and then you're like, you have to go to work or something, or you get stuck doing something, and then the time's over.
It's nothing super hard like that, but yeah, I get what you're getting at.
If it's like Battlefield 1, though, it is like that. It's annoying. It's just a bunch of shit. Like, sometimes it's shit that you don't even care about. Like, you gotta get tank kills or something, and you're like, I never drive in tank. I like being on the ground in the first-person combat. Or shooter combat. I don't like the tank combat or something. And then it forces you into that playstyle, and then you're gonna be bad at it. And it may take you longer. At least that's what it did for me.
Yeah, it does force you to use tanks and shit, but I don't think it's that bad.
I don't know. That's just me being a gripey old man. Just be like, time blocking bullshit.
Gripey old man. Also, Robbie's dead.
I don't know. Robbie doesn't talk much, unfortunately. I don't think it's.
Robbie,
you on Battlefield, right? Do you not have any opinions?
I don't like it. I mean, I play it to play.
Okay, well then.
Mike.
Well then, say that. Say how you don't like it. Talk.
I'm just so tired of playing the same things. You know, like Assassin's Creed might be the same story, or it's not necessarily it's kind of the same story but different events. So like they keep updating it and adding new things, and I mean they're going in a way now since Assassin's Creed Origins, it's kind of ruining it. But
Robbie, that's because you've been playing too many AAA games. You need to back up a little bit and play something that's not. Well, Assassin's Creed is a AAA title. You need to quit ingesting the filth for a little bit.
Technically, didn't you just buy 2 AAA titles?
Yes, but they're made by niche companies. Well, never mind. Capcom is not a niche company, but they're not first-person shooters, military shooters, and battle royales that everyone is fucking playing. Even their grandma knows about Fortnite now. I'm playing something different. Play different genres is what I'm trying to tell you.
It's not even about like the hype. I'm not trying to come off as like a hipster or anything, and I don't want to play the mainstream titles, but first of all, fuck you. No, that's not it at all. I'm just so tired of everyone jumping onto bandwagons.
Trend setting.
That's the definition of a hipster.
No, you're wrong. It's just idiotic though that everything has a fucking battle royale mode and they push it on you and everything requires payment. Like, why can't we just go back to the best era? Well, maybe not the best era in some opinions, but personally my best era in video games was like Modern Warfare 2, where it was a level system.
Robbie?
Yes.
You haven't played Devil May Cry 5, have you?
I really haven't. The only Devil May Cry game I really played was DMC. And that was awful.
Devil May Cry 5. Wait, which one? Oh, that remake. One. Yeah, it's a dumpster fire. It's the remake. It's bad. Devil May Cry 5 is a return to form. God damn it! I keep bringing it up. I'm trying to say Devil May Cry 5 is a game that is like that. It feels like a 360 era game, not in graphics and shit. It looks gorgeous or gameplay, but in that it doesn't try to nickel and dime you for fucking everything. It's just a fucking game. I put it in my console. I unlock things through playing, not buying them.
And that's what I'm talking about.
fucking great.
I miss those games, and
That's why it's a breath of fresh air.
I have high standards for the Master Chief Collection coming out, especially if they're going to release Halo Reach first. If it has a pay-to-play system or a pay-to-win system,
Robbie,
I'm fucking returning it.
Robbie, Halo Battle Royale.
Are you serious? Are they making that?
No, but I can see them doing that.
Could we not have
Oh God,
I'm just saying, if any game series was already basically on the track to a battle royale, it was Halo.
True.
We played some of their big maps.
Halo 5 was god awful.
Yeah. So I can see that happening. And I don't want it to happen, but I can see it happening. But what's gonna set Battlefield 5 apart from any other battle royale though? Because now if I'm gonna play a battle royale, it needs to be at least a little different.
Like, some people I've talked to who I play Battlefield with are excited for it. They're like, oh my god, it's gonna be so fucking great. But I'm literally...
if you only play Battlefield...
I'm on the fence, because I don't understand what's gonna make it unique and better than everything else. I mean, Battlefield has a unique playstyle,
Battlefield already has, like, a battle royale, almost. It's had 60-some people in games already.
Yeah.
There's something to count by 40 more.
But this time you're gonna have walls of fire that chase you down and try to burn you.
Yeah. Oh, God. Can anyone think of anything more creative than just like laser walls?
No, this is fire. Maps on fire.
Oh, it's fire.
Yeah, maps on fire.
Oh, it's a wildfire?
Yeah, it's
like
napalm.
Fire?
It's napalm. It burns everything.
Smokey the Bear is just looking disappointingly at what's going on. I mean,
Smokey the Bear is one of the characters.
Thing that
He's just shooting everybody.
Yeah. The thing that I could see making it different is maybe vehicles, but I feel like that would be extremely like not balanced.
There's
like
a
at
tank.
all.
There is a tank.
Yeah, I feel like it would just be whoever gets to the tank first wins.
It has limited ammo and supplies, and you can't restock it.
Still.
At least I don't think.
Just take a tank around with you, get out to kill teams, and wait till you're the last ones left, and get in your tank, and you just win.
But if it's gonna play out, it's probably gonna play out like.
Although I can't say anything, I haven't seen it yet, but I don't feel like vehicles would be balanced like at all. And if they have really limited ammo, then what are they used for? Tanks aren't that fast. I mean, they're probably faster.
It'll be light tanks, which are fast. If there's gonna be tanks in it, I assume there'll be light tanks.
So this is basically Battlefield 5's Battle Royale is just going to be what happened if oh god, what the hell is the original Battle Royale game?
Arma?
No.
Yes.
No, it was a
Player Unknown.
Yeah, Player. It's like if Battlegrounds was an actual good game.
But Arma was the original. Fuck you.
Arma may have been the original, but PUBG was like the first one that really blew up.
PUBG pushed it as its own thing.
PUBG was literally an Arma fucking mob. Same as DayZ. Both of them came from fucking Arma.
This can stand alone as a game.
So did DayZ.
Oh god. Hold on. My computer's telling me it's gonna try to restart in less than an hour. So let's do that.
You might be able to stop that.
I did. I said it for... What the fuck? I said it for a different time. Why are you doing this?
No. Well, bye, Forrest.
No, it's not restarting now. It's alright. It was going to restart and literally as soon as the podcast was supposed to be over.
That's fine.
So I just went and left.
We don't need you anymore after that.
Alright, so...
That's weird.
Yeah, but Battle Royales, Robbie, I will give you this. They're getting very boring. And it's because everyone's doing cookie-cutter things. And everyone's trying to make their own... But they're not...
They're all trying to make their own unique spin on the same fucking thing.
But the problem is, it's not by a lot. Like, no one's really innovating that much. Like, Apex did 2 things. Apex is like, well, instead of 4, we're gonna have 3 people. And we're gonna give them Overwatch abilities. That was it. I mean, it has its own art style, but that's it. Call of Duty did even less. Call of Duty was literally just Fortnite or Battlegrounds, only it's Call of Duty gameplay.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they did nothing to innovate at all. And that's probably why I'd rather play Apex right now than I would play Call of Duty, because Call of Duty didn't bring anything to the table. I mean, Call of Duty's gameplay is still tight and good and everything, but it's not.
Oh, it's tight, Robbie.
I'd rather just not play them.
It didn't do anything great. Right now, Call of Duty, the only thing that would make me go back and play that game is the zombies mode, and even then, that's. Eh. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind playing it still because I paid $60 for the damn thing. But I'm saying that it's just not a lot of innovation is happening, and it's been how many years since the original Battle Royale game came out?
Not that long.
Not that long.
Been at least like 2, though.
Maybe, but that's the whole issue, is in these 2 years, everybody has jumped onto that bandwagon and oversaturated the market with Battle Royale games.
Well,
that or Destiny clones.
It hasn't.
Exactly. Anthem.
Destiny clones.
That's
it's
tell me that's
literally
not
Destiny.
exactly.
It is
tell
a
me
Destiny
that's
clone.
not,
I've literally described it as a Destiny clone.
Tell me that's not the 2 major things going on right now. It is either a Destiny clone or you're a Battle Royale mode, because any other kind of game won't make enough money. And then Devil May Cry 5 comes out of there and knocks it out of the fucking park. And then Sekiro came out, and I can tell you already, Sekiro is going to sell a lot.
Sekiro is already fucking being talked about a lot.
Exactly.
Which
'Cause
I'm
it's freaking-
trying to avoid.
I mean, not much. Just avoid YouTube for a while because you're gonna get spoiled.
No, I'm
probably.
on YouTube. I'm just avoiding the videos about it because I actually
Yeah,
want to play
thumbnails.
this game.
I got fucking spoiled on Devil May Cry 5 on a thumbnail, and that pissed me the fuck off. But I couldn't do anything about it other than click away really fast and pretend I didn't see it. But I fucking saw it, and that pissed me off. God damn.
What was that
So
squeak?
mad. That was me.
What was that squeak?
So what else happened in your week? We could probably talk about Battle Royales.
That was a fucking spiel off of my week. Like, what the fuck?
That's how it's supposed to be.
We just all feel very,
very
very passionate
losing...
about the gaming community.
Yeah, totally. Because that's
why
what you guys are. That's gonna be you guys'
That's why
job someday.
That's why I'm really happy that Devil May Cry 5 is out, and it's a breath of fresh air that we needed.
I finally won a game of Apex
Hey, that's good. I still haven't done that yet.
yesterday, and it's literally just because I got carried.
That was the only way I was gonna win, is if I got carried. So
Yeah,
What is that? You won your first one?
Apex game.
Oh.
it's a Battle Royale, Robbie.
Yeah, it's a battle
Yeah.
royale.
Oh, I know what it is.
He know.
So what else other than Battlefield 5 and Apex? Anybody watch the Avengers Endgame trailer that came out?
No,
No.
I've given up on the fucking
neither of you
Avengers
did?
movies. Yeah, they just. You know how you talk about cookie cutter shit?
Well, no, Endgame's not cookie cutter. Captain Marvel was a cookie cutter movie, from what I was told.
Marvel's
'Cause I
dead.
didn't wanna watch
DC's
it.
dead.
The superheroes are coming to an end.
Games are dead.
All my friends are
No,
All my friends are bred.
take it slow.
But what was I trying to say?
Game of Thrones is
You know what,
dying
I'll-
this year too.
Yeah, it is. 9.
There's a lot of shit.
Is The Walking Dead still alive, or did
That's
it die a
sad.
long time ago?
It died.
It's undead right now.
Well, Rick Grimes left the show, so I mean, I guess you
I
could say it's
heard
dead.
about that fucking final episode.
I don't watch it, but I heard about it, and I feel like it's something we could talk about. And yeah, Rick Grimes
heard it's
left,
so
and what they're going to do is
stupid.
now they're just going to send it like into the future. So Rick Grimes is going to have been gone for so many years, and now we're here.
That sounds really dumb.
Oh yeah, that show should have
Oh, it's
ended.
as dumb as
fucking
how I
before.
heard they got out of the show, though. They got him out of the show like he tried to sacrifice himself. By the way, spoilers. Tried to sacrifice himself or something, and then he gets like helicopter chopped away by random people.
No, he joins the one dude and wanders off on a horse into the distance. and that's it.
That sounds even worse.
Did
Yeah,
they have,
what I
did they
just
have
described.
like a girl and a kid and shit though?
Oh Jesus, Joe's starting his Apex run.
Oh yeah, he's been. This is the first time you've heard it?
Yeah, we haven't heard of it.
Oh
now.
man, I've just been sitting here turning back every 15 seconds looking at it going, Jesus Christ, that's loud. But yes, the Apex is... it's going. Would you like to take... Wait. Should we take a live commentary feed to see how it's going? Joe, any comment on how Apex is going?
Yeah, my only teammate just got ripped.
Your only teammate just got ripped, alright?
That's
Like saying ripped a lot.
He said it's beautiful.
This is why battle royales are bad. They're breeding this kind of mentality.
This kind of negativity.
Violence.
They're bringing this
Violence
kind
is in video games.
They're bringing this kind of negativity into my feng shui household.
Mike, have you even been looking at Discord?
No, it doesn't make
Oh my
noises.
God,
Remember?
I'm going off.
Oh my god. No, Robbie, it doesn't make fucking noise because I have fucking OBS open. Oh, jeez, Robbie! Terrible person. Also, why is Forrest quiet now?
I don't know. I think we all got quiet.
Conversations, boys.
That was fucking Champ Squad.
I don't know. I could go on and on and on.
And
Am I back?
on and
What
on
happened?
and on and on.
I feel crabby today.
Ooh. Well, I'm pretty much done with my week. It's boring as usual, so.
Did I cut out or what happened?
Yeah, you did. I mentioned it too. So, fourth wall breaking. You die again?
Forrest. Oof.
Fat oofskis. Anyway, while we wait for Forrest to come back, Robbie, would you like to talk about your week?
I guess. Sure.
We'll segue to you. It'll work.
I worked.
That's-
Alexa's birthday was yesterday.
There you go.
I told her that you guys said happy birthday, and she said thanks. Forgot to tell you. Now I told you.
Good job.
We went out to her coworkers wanted to take her out to happy hour up at Patron.
Oh. No, hold on. Technical difficulties. Hold on. I got this. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now you're back. Welcome back. I opened up Discord on my phone to look at the fucking memes, and it fucking pulled me to my phone.
Mine does that
So
all the
you
time.
died for a
Okay,
bit
well,
there.
my Discord completely disconnected.
Yeah, welcome back. You're very loudish now.
I'm sorry, I connected my Turtle Beach to try and get the volume to work. I'm sure the audio quality is going to be terrible, but until I get it back up and running on my computer, that's just how it's going to have to be, because Discord is literally just not working. It won't let me disconnect. Like, Discord's frozen. And when I close Discord and try to reopen it, it does not, it's not refreshing. It's still
Just let
saying
it
that
sit.
I'm...
Just sit there and talk.
Okay, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna talk on my phone. Did Mike end his week?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
started
I had
Robbie's
actually
week.
started mine because you.
And then I went and turned on my phone to look at memes that Robbie was sending, and it jumped the audio over to my phone, so we lost audio there for a bit, and then it came back, and this is just a great episode.
This has been fucked.
Totally professional, boys.
The most professional I've ever seen. All right, Discord's completely reconnecting, so maybe it'll go back here in a minute.
Anyway,
Go ahead, Robbie. Continue your week.
Alexa, birthday. Co-workers went to
yeah.
take her out. That's where we were.
Yeah, so we went to Patron's, which is a Mexican restaurant, for happy hour, and ate there and spent some time there. It was kind of fun. And then I have plans for her this weekend.
There you go.
Other than that, I was working and
Josh mentioned something about the Darkest Dungeon update. Did you get to play that yet? Well, not Darkest Dungeon. Dead by Daylight.
no, I don't really get on. I barely played games like all week.
Oh,
Well, that sucks.
he's got a busy life.
Yeah, I know. That's why it sucks.
There's memes he's got to look at.
Memes. That's
So
what
that's-
I'm doing now.
Nothing else really happened in your week?
I mean, I got really mad at work because I thought I fixed an issue and everything was working. So I rolled the fix out to everybody. And then as soon as I was done rolling the fix out, the first person called me and they're like, yeah, it's not working again. And I'm like, mother.
All right. Hold on. We're going to try to go back to computer here. So I apologize for the delay. You guys keep talking. You know, that's what we're supposed to do. Keep talking.
We were going to transfer it to you, probably, but...
Well, I think that's why I'm so crabby today, is because that really made me mad.
Yeah, I could understand that. I think that pissed me off as well.
It's just like I've been working on it for months and I thought I finally had it, so I was like so ready to close all these tickets that I've had for months. And then they were like, nah fam, never mind bro. And I'm like, god dang it.
Damn.
Oh,
This
it's
looks
saying
cool.
I'm locked.
This looks cool.
I'm
Oh, I need
locked
to-
out of the podcast recording.
What? You're in here.
I'm locked out on my computer. I'm trying to connect on my computer.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe
Discord's
try
just
leaving on
not
your
being
phone.
Nice to me.
Yeah, maybe try leaving on your phone, then you can...
Oh my god.
Poor forayist.
Keep talking.
Yeah, we'll talk. He's dead. Rip, Rita.
Instantly.
Rip. Rip. There goes Forrest.
Ripperonis.
But okay, Robbie, that's cool. That's cool. Now this podcast can't be Forrest Talks podcast now, because Forrest is
Yeah,
dead.
I know. Now we actually have to
Yeah,
do
you and me
something.
actually have to apply ourselves and talk about things. Oh.
Ooh, what is this that you sent me? Switch into any animal you meet?
Yeah, I just saw that on freaking Imgur, and I was like, that looks cool as shit.
Oh, that does.
It's
Wait,
pretty
is this
cool.
gonna be like the one game, I forget what it's called, where you become like molecules and then you become the universe and then you become like whatever's above the universe, and then like you start back at the molecule level and you keep getting bigger and then eventually you just become animals again? Or is this like an actual game?
No, you can switch between animals and stuff.
Not working.
Okay, you will probably hate me for this, but you should have called it Mortal Wombat.
I'm just gonna stay on my phone and have terrible audio quality and be sad about my life.
That's fine. You'll live.
I will live, but I hate that because my audio quality can be better on the computer. Son of a bitch. Alright,
Random,
well, you know, fuck Discord.
random
Alright,
note.
let's...
Now we're cutting each other off.
Yeah.
I'm waiting, go ahead.
Random Shinobi. Yo, Lord Donzo, we've noticed these Uchiha corpses have no eyes in them. What's up with that? Donzo, like, shrugging.
Talking about memes is not content. Are we all done with weeks?
Yeah, I finished mine.
It's
We're
time
on
for
week.
Forrest Talks, the podcast.
We need Forrest Week.
Well, that's just because, like, our weeks take about 15 minutes, and then yours takes up, like, the rest of the
Maybe
half
we
an
can
You know,
hour.
Robbie.
Discord on my phone now.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hello.
Hi.
Are you on your computer?
What the fuck is going on with Discord? It just disconnected me on my phone! It doesn't want me to talk! What the fuck, man? Are you guys kicking me and not telling me or something?
No one is touching anything.
Oh my Christ. Oh my god, okay.
There.
Oh,
Fuck.
Wait, did that swap you back to your
All right,
phone?
I'm on my computer now.
Okay.
I can't hear you guys because my settings are fucked, but I'm gonna fix them in a minute. Alright, hold on.
This-
Technical difficulties, the podcast.
This is the best. Also,
Alright,
Robbie,
alright.
here.
Speak now.
Or
Hi.
forever hold your peace.
Oh my god, it's not working.
I
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Look at that
Can
little
you hear me? I
doofy
can hear
tongue.
you.
Okay.
There we go, fixed it. Oh my god,
Okay,
fuck.
back.
I hate my life.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay, let's go to my week and hope to God that Discord doesn't decide it just wants to fuck me. Doesn't
Okay.
even take me out to dinner, it just fucks me right here.
I mean, it's kind of like math. And your job.
So last week,
Okay, I see that didn't go over well. I'll just shut the fuck up now.
Yep, let's just shut the up. Let's just do what we need to do. Because I'm so, like, Alright, so I played Devil May Cry 5. Obviously. It was great. It's amazing. I recommend it to anyone who's remotely interested in playing character action games of any sort. It's just fucking great. I mean, there are some things you won't... Like, there are a lot of references because it is just a love letter to the entire series itself. After that trash fire that was DMC, Devil May Cry, they really had to redeem themselves with Devil May Cry 5. So there's a lot of just references, ooh, excuse me, and just like callbacks to the other games in the series. So, you know, it's just great. Also, I want you guys to chime in every once in a while to make sure that I'm not disconnected.
No, fuck you. You told me to shut up.
No, you're good. You're here.
Just shut up. I did not say that. You said
every 30 seconds, it'll be like the song Tequila, and I'll just say Tequila.
Okay, that sounds fine. Tequila. Oh god, Sakura. Let's talk. Well, I can call it Sakura if I want to.
Sakura.
That's cherry trees.
Kia.
I've been rereading Naruto.
Ah.
Stuck in my head.
Do you remember reading it? And that literally was in the last arc, and we read it together. We talked about the chapter and how the translators had to put in a death scream for Sakura.
I feel like we should have a section where Forrest actually looks at the memes that we're posting.
I'm not gonna look at any of them. I'm ignoring them out much. I look at organized.
Anyway, Sekiro. Oh, Forrest died. Fuck, Robbie, we gotta fucking make two.
Oh my god, that was just so funny. God damn.
Sometimes I love the internet.
I can't believe Forrest just keeps dying.
I can, and I find
Just
it
about fucking had it.
I honestly find it fucking hilarious, but we won't mention it to him. He'll feel bad. Anyway, Forrest wants to talk about Sekiro.
Sekiro.
So far, it's
Talking.
Oh,
there he is.
Motherfucker! I literally started talking, and I'm like, I asked a question. Guys.
What? He's
No one's talking.
You started lagging.
Anyway, Sekiro is so far getting really good reviews and stuff, so I'm sure it's gonna be, you know, pretty good.
Well, let's fucking hope so. I don't have any faith in the gaming community. Oh.
I'm just gonna do it on my phone and have really bad voice quality because I can't stand not like disconnecting. My internet is actively becoming a problem.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have to do this on my phone, and I'm sorry. I apologize to anyone if my audio quality is bad, but at least I won't be like cutting out every couple seconds.
Hell no, you're basically.
So I'm gonna start over at the beginning.
My fucking ears.
Sekiro, it's on my shelf, and after this podcast, I'm probably gonna play it. And I didn't know exactly what to think about the combat in that because it looks like it's gonna be similar to Neo. If anyone's played Neo here before. Anybody?
I have not.
Nope.
Nope, nobody's played Neo. It looks like it's gonna have that kind of like, just focus on parrying and, you know, that kind of combat and shit. I'm just closing down Discord. Discord, just get out of here. God damn. Alright. So Sekiro seems like it's gonna be super fun, and I'm excited to start playing that. But Devil May Cry 5 is fucking awesome. But yeah, I got spoiled on YouTube thumbnails. Because after the game Devil May Cry 5 came out, everybody was like, "Ooh, it's hype, play it," and everyone's like, "Hey, here's the last boss of the game." Like day it came out, here's the last boss of the game. What the fuck, people? Like I know, like people want other people to click on it, but like, it's day one and that shit's out.
They wanted to post it early, that way there's no surprises, because surprises offend people, Forrest.
No, surprises don't offend people. Spoilers offend people. I was offended by the spoilers. It pissed me off.
Forrest screaming in my ear offends me.
I'm sorry. I have my Turtle Beach's mic pushed away. Is this a little better?
Yes.
Okay, we'll keep it there for now. Nobody wanted to talk about the whole fact that we had to turn the clocks forward.
That's because no one gives a shit about it, and they're literally fighting to get rid of it again.
Again?
Well, I mean, there's really no.
But I enjoy this. I enjoy the spring back whenever I'm not working, and I get an extra hour of sleep.
Did you just say spring back?
Oh, fall back. Fuck. You know what I meant. Shut up.
I did, and that's why I called you out on it.
I just wanted to say I still have a good story. It's still like this, and my dad's probably gonna have to do it again. But every year, whenever the clocks have to spring forward, I never reset my clock in my car.
Yeah.
And it's always like an hour behind, and it pisses my dad off to no fucking end.
I leave
And I made it so I basically don't have to ever set my car's clock because he will do it for me because it pisses him off so much.
Wow.
Like, he'll drive somewhere and he'll be like, oh wait, how is it 5 o'clock? And I'm like, oh no, it's 6 o'clock. And he's like, why haven't you set your car's clock yet? And that's the first step. Then after like the 3rd or 4th time, he'll just start swearing at me, and they'll be like, oh fuck, I do it myself! And he just does it, and I just smile, because then I didn't have to do it.
If that isn't
Never
the
have to set it.
definition, if that isn't the definition of like the type of relationships millennials have with their parents, I don't know what it is.
He hates it. It pisses him off so much. Same thing with falling back. I'd never touch it. Never
Yeah,
touch
I
the
don't touch my
clock in my car. And he's like, why the fuck haven't you set your clock in your damn car
Well,
yet?
I usually check my phone, or I know what.
Well, that's what I
time it
mean.
is.
Like, I'm based on my phone, and I just know that, oh, it's an hour ahead or it's an hour back. I just
Yeah.
remember.
Just do the math that way.
One thing I wanted to bring up, though, with you, Mike, specifically.
Oh shit.
Wow, fuck me, I guess.
Well, I don't think you have any interest in the Dark Souls like games that are out there right now.
What the fuck do you mean? I have
Well,
all of them.
Okay, you don't have Neo.
Okay, I don't have Neo, but I have all of the Dark Souls. I have Bloodborne. The only one I'm missing right now is.
Alright, well, do you remember a little game called Code Vein?
No. Okay, keep going.
You don't remember Code Vein? It's the anime Souls. You don't remember that? It was like the anime character with the blade, and he had a mask that goes over his face and stuff. I was gonna ask if we still care about buying that game.
There's like a million of them.
Let's fucking take a look. Code Vein.
All right, Robbie, do the inside search.
It was
Release
like
date.
Dark Souls.
Okay, now that Dark Souls series is officially done, Bandai Namco has a hole in their lineup that was previously occupied by a hardcore RPG series with a moody atmosphere and strong action elements. While it's going to be hard for any game to ever completely fill that void, we must say that Bandai Namco's upcoming action RPG, Code Vein, looks like it has a chance to fulfill the desires of Dark Souls fans.
I could have just told you it's anime Souls.
Yeah.
But
It
I was
looks
gonna...
like Devil May Cry and Dark Souls combined. Because if you
I
look
know,
at like, the
right?
trailer here, it kind of has like the hell aspect of it with all these
Here's
like,
the
shit
thing.
coming out of the walls and shit. I am talking, Forrest. All the shit coming out of the walls, and then it's like the
You're describing something though people can look up. Like it's
Well,
not that bad.
That's what we're here for. Forrest.
cool
We're here
looking.
for the imagery.
The imagery?
Yeah, the imagery.
But it looks cool. It was cool. I saw a trailer of it and stuff, and it looked interesting. I just don't know. I feel like I'm gonna be Dark Souled out, and I never thought I'd ever say that. But ever since like Dark Souls 3
What?
came out,
Hold up. You want to hear all the fangirls cream their pants real quick?
no, I don't want to hear that.
Give it
You're a
to me, Daddy.
vampire.
Oh.
Oh my god. No context at all.
Niagara Falls all around me.
Fuck.
Damn.
Alright, so I was looking for, I wanted to know if anyone wanted to play Code Vein, but you guys didn't even know what it was, but I might still pick it up depending. It's just I'm getting a little bit of fatigue on Dark Souls even,
Yeah.
because there's so many games that are coming out and trying to copy it.
Let's play all.
You
the
know, like
Souls
everything
games.
else.
Well, that's because Dark Souls was like the first original concept, and it actually like challenged people, and they had to come up
Demon
with a story
Souls,
themselves.
technically.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, yeah, but like Dark Souls was the first one that got really big. Demon Souls really was.
Dark Souls 3! was when it got popular. And when it got popular, boy, did it get popular, because everyone noticed. And as soon as everyone notices that a popular idea came out, well, let's just make the same game.
Yeah.
So we had 2D Souls games. We had a Mecha Souls game, which I didn't actually touch, but it did look interesting. We have Neo that came out. We had... Which Neo is the only one that actually, I feel like, had relatively good success. I mean, some of the elements had good success, but Neo was, like, bigger, I feel. People actually gave a shit. Bloodborne came out, and I was like, oh, now we gotta copy Bloodborne, so now Code Vein has swords and it has guns.
I mean, I was gonna say, speaking of mechs, but then, like, Forrest went on a rampage there for, like, a good 2 minutes, and I
Mechs? Let's talk.
Speaking of,
I am
mechs?
tuning out.
Speaking
Let
of
me know whenever this conversation is done.
No. I was saying, speaking of mech-like stuff, I thought about Metroid, and I was gonna say, I want to play fucking Metroid Forrest. Like, we need to finish
Well, we're gonna
something.
fucking play it, you know that, right?
Yeah, but we need to finish something.
4 hasn't even got it, yeah. 4 hasn't even got a release date, though, so I'm not too worried.
Yeah, but I want
unless it got a release month.
I want all of the original ones done first, you know?
Those shouldn't take too long.
What do you
I
mean?
don't think.
Have you played a fucking Metroid game?
Well, oh wait, we're gonna play the older ones or just Metroid Prime trilogy?
Trilogy, but have you
Okay,
played those?
yeah, so it shouldn't take too long.
Yes.
We're not gonna
yes,
get lost
it
in a
will.
labyrinth playing Metroid Fusion and the Super Metroid and stuff.
Dude,
so...
we're still gonna get lost going between different areas to complete objectives. Trust me, it's not easy.
We're
In case
gonna
anybody's
get
interested. Real quick interjection. Nothing to do with anything that you're talking about. Left 4 Dead is an arcade game in Japan. Continue on.
Isn't there
What?
word of like a Left 4 Dead 3?
So it's not Left 4 Dead 3. It's going
Valve
to be
hates 3. Valve hates the number 3.
It's going to be made by Valve, and it's another zombie survival game, but it's not a part of the Left 4 Dead series.
It's not.
Yeah, so they don't have to call it Left 4 Dead 3.
I thought I already saw it. Run it by me real quick. Send me a fucking cover art of it, because I'm pretty sure Bill's on the fucking cover.
Valve
Could be a prequel.
zombie game.
You're just gonna get Left 4 Dead. It's just Left 4 Dead's just gonna come up.
Yeah. New.
Go ahead, Forrest.
When was this? Yeah, you go. I'm gonna read.
All right. Well, I was gonna say. Other than that, I watched some anime. Watched Rising of the Shield Hero some more. I think that's the only thing I'm watching this entire season. Mm-hmm. And then I got really sad because I watched the One Punch Man season 2 trailer, and yeah, it's not great.
Yep, right here, Mike. Left 4 Dead creators' new zombie shooting extravaganza is called Back 4 Blood. The number 4.
I see it. Yeah, Back 4 Blood.
That sounds like a weird inverse, like they wouldn't let us do Left 4 Dead, so we were like Back 4 Blood instead.
I'm just glad Valve's making games again.
But even if it
They don't need to. You know they don't need to, though, right?
Even if
they
it
never
was,
need to make a game again.
Even if it was like along with Left 4 Dead stories, that just shows you that they skipped the number 3.
They hate 3. They fucking hate it.
I'm also interested.
They're never gonna make a Team Fortress 3.
But anyway, Robbie, I've seen this picture right here. I'll grab it for you guys, but go ahead, keep going.
I'm also interested to see this this new Steam game coming out. It's called. I'm not interested in the game, but I'm interested to see how Steam's going to handle it because it's literally about raping women.
Okay.
Okay.
It's
and
literally
just like that, this podcast took a turn for the worse.
Listen, it's literally called Rape Day.
It's what?
That's the title of the game.
And it's coming out on Steam.
It's not out yet. It is marked as an adult-only title.
Yeah,
is this a hatred?
Steam has that market, so
is it on the store?
Is this a hatred situation?
It'll be on the store, but you have to literally go into your settings to unlock the content for it, because you have to actually unlock adult content on Steam now.
You just have to turn on mature.
Yeah,
I see. 10 years
have to
after.
actually go into your fucking shit and do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is this gonna end up being a hatred situation?
Fucking hatred.
If you guys remember Hatred.
Yeah, it's the game where you just kill people.
Yeah, and everyone... Because I imagine as soon as people realize that this game exists,
So
Steam and everything's gonna get. There's gonna be a big old
But yeah, Rob,
shitstorm over this.
Steam did not respond with a comment, but the developer responded and said, you can't reasonably consider banning rape in fiction without banning murder and torture.
Ding ding.
So now he's trying to attack everything. We're just gonna leave video games alone, please.
He's
Leave fiction alone. Leave it alone.
I hate bringing politics into shit, but he's basically taking the social justice warrior approach of social justice worrying, protecting his game from social justice warriors.
So I read a little further.
I don't know if that works.
It does work.
To avoid potential content issues, in one news update, the creator says they got rid of a baby killing scene in case it gets marked as child exploitation.
The actual... I don't know what the actual fuck is this game? There's a baby killing scene!
Anyway,
oh my god.
Robbie, you see this picture?
Stop talking about this, please!
Yeah, let's move on. But
Oh yeah, that does look like Bill, but doesn't Bill die in the Left 4 Dead
He
series?
does. He dies in the end of the fucking DLC too. At least that's
It's
what
a
they
prequel.
want you to believe. So this is
Prequel.
either, it could be a prequel, or it could literally be like Bill's still
You know what?
alive.
You know what would be cool to see? How the Left 4 Dead universe got so fucked.
Yeah.
Like the stages of the, mutation getting worse and worse. Like the first lickers coming to be, the first boomers existing,
First spitters. Yummy, yummy.
the first tanks. You know what I mean? Like they'd be like,
I like,
whoa, mutations are happening. The first witch.
I like how
Be
Flores
interesting.
said liquors, and no one fucking yelled at him for making a Resident Evil fucking play there.
Oh, I did say, what the fuck are they? Smokers. Excuse me, smokers.
God.
They're fucking liquor. Well, I guess they're not liquors. Liquors are completely different, but I guess liquors would make more sense considering a smoker shoots you with its tongue.
Get your zombies right.
Oh my fucking
Lick-a-tongues! But, let's get off that story, Robbie. I don't want to hear any more about it.
Hang on.
Wait a minute.
I gotta
Hang
talk.
on. Wait. I just want to check in real quick. There was some big loud explosions and gunshots in the background there. Joe, how
We
was
did
your
hear them.
gameplay? His eyes are shut and he's looking at me in what can only be described as a
Anguish.
depressed state. So
That's what happens when you play with random people on Apex.
So it's slated for release next month.
Oh shit.
Oh
my god.
It's a game where you can rape and murder during a zombie apocalypse.
Oh no,
It
not this
contains
shit.
Elements of violence, sexual assault, non-consensual sex, obscene language, necrophilia, and incest.
Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh my god.
And a lot of people are bringing up last year someone almost made a game about school shootings, so they're like trying to compare the two and get this game banned. And that other game was called Active Shooter.
Oh my fucking god. At the same time, like, look, I don't want to censor. You want to talk about censorship now? Cause I guess we're on censorship.
No. I would like to completely yeet these topics into the sun and move on.
Oh, wait, okay, can I say
Well,
one
I
more
never
thing
want to
about
get as explicit in these topics because I don't like expressing out, like, super political shit in the first place, but I would like to at least make people aware that, like, especially, like, Sony and shit, I can't stand some of the shit that they're doing. And the problem is, like, I can understand a petition to want to ban a game like what you just described. I can understand that.
I've gotten Steam's comment. Can I just say this one last thing about this?
Sure, and then can I ask
Sure.
Forrest to move his mic a little bit away from his mouth?
Forrest, I'm gonna need you to yeet your microphone across the room, then try talking to me, okay?
At this point, it's super far away from my face.
That's good. Just
It's as far as it can go.
please stop
So-
eating me.
So Valve clarified that Valve shouldn't be the ones deciding this. If you're a player, we shouldn't be choosing for you what content you can or can't buy. If you're a developer, we shouldn't be choosing what content you're allowed to create. With that
I
principle
agree.
in mind, we've decided that the right approach is to allow everything onto the Steam store, except for things that we decide are illegal or straight up trolling. So I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they did. That was their comment from fucking last time, Robbie.
Yeah, but they got rid of shit that. Yeah, they got rid of anime games that weren't illegal whatsoever. And then they let shit like this
I've
on there.
seen straight up sex games on like
Or
Steam.
Yeah, but if they're marked adult,
Forrest doesn't have his content creation probably.
Well, that's the thing is like they have to mark it as mature. Like if it's going to come out and it's not marked as mature, but it shows a
Is that what
titty,
the
then they're
issue
obviously
is?
going to ban it or force it to be marked mature. No, the issue is that it does have illegal, like straight up illegal actions, but it's a fictitious game. So how do you clarify that?
well, you should ask the UN. Political. That explosion perfectly.
Well, that's
ends
the
this
thing is
conversation.
Steam has different geographical area lists. Like there are games in Ireland that are banned that we can play here in America. So the way around that is you just get a VPN or a proxy server and then just say you're in the United States or in Ireland. Like it doesn't matter. There are ways around everything.
Mm.
So if they don't
It's
ban
such
it completely, it's
It's
coming
such a
out.
touchy subject because how do you balance that? Because here's the thing: I see shit like this where it's like, okay, I can understand why people don't want this around or something, or why they think Steam should ban this. I don't necessarily agree with it, but at least I understand why they want to do that. And then I pay $60 for a rated M for mature game because the ESRB is a rating system that we are supposed to follow, and I have to download a patch day one on Devil May Cry 5 that covers up butt crack with purple J.J. Abrams lens flares. Can you explain to me the correlation between these two? This is a rated M for mature game. It's rated correctly. And I am a 25-year-old man who isn't bothered by butt crack. But I'm supposed to believe that because the Sony CEO is like, think of the children who are illegally, by that point, they would be illegally playing a rated M for mature game that I paid $60 for, that my experience has to be changed and altered because some child may see this game that isn't supposed to. Because apparently it's the responsibility of Sony to parent people.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I 100% agree with Steam on that they should not be the ones regulating this shit unless they figure it's completely illegal. That is perfectly fine. I am completely 100% on board with that. And that's why I can't stand like the fucking bureaucrats deciding like weird shit that what they can and cannot censor. And a lot of it's going to be Japan shit because they just don't like the Japanese culture.
And that's the entire
how they
issue.
are.
That's the entire issue I have with like how the world is run nowadays is if you don't like something, don't fucking buy it. Don't look at it.
There's
Ignore
there's perfectly easy ways to not. You just simply do not support
Exactly.
what is coming out. If you don't support it, it will not succeed. If you make a big stink about it, in fact, there's a lot of evidence to show that if you're going to make a big stink about it, they're going to be more successful.
But I think
And that's the main issue with outrage culture in the first place. Now that we've covered this political things, I know we probably have more things to talk about it, but we could talk about it after the podcast and not, droll on about doom and gloom of
Well,
this
you also have to hit the other
political
side of that.
climate.
So, like, the same thing happened with the Han Solo movie. A lot of people boycotted it, but they still wanted that Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, even though Han Solo did so poorly. So Disney scrapped the idea. They said, you don't want to support us, we're not going to support you, and just scrapped it.
I don't think it would be a good movie anyway.
Well,
be
regardless
completely
if you
honest.
did or not, a lot of people were still hyped for it. I mean, a lot of people were hyped for Han Solo, but that's the whole point, is like, you're going to have, someone has to give. And I think we gave enough because we are all excited. I'm not saying I'm excited for this game. I really don't give a shit about this game. I'm probably not even going to look at it. But we're all excited about all these different things. And then there's always that one group of people. The one, I don't even want to say it, but they just ruin it because they're like, this isn't politically correct. This isn't right.
Then how about you just leave it alone and quit
Yeah.
talking about it and let people who may enjoy it.
Make your own version of it. Make a version of active shooter where instead of shooting kids with guns, you shoot them with flowers and they become happy.
that you're literally talking about possibly censoring.
Okay, now
Here's the thing is, you would have two separate copies. You would have the one where kids actually want to become active shooters, and then you would have the one where they're afraid of active shooters and they don't want that. Now, active shooters, I do not support it.
I don't know exactly where you're going with this. It's not making a lot of sense to me, and I said again, we can talk about this after the podcast, because this is getting into deep political...
This is how you end up with PETA Black and Blue.
Yeah, that's what happens, Rob.
Yeah, the Pokemon Black and Blue version.
Did you not? It's literally a version where PETA made it, where all the Pokemon are beat up, they have chunks ripped out of them because they equate it to dog fighting. And it's all about them attacking...
Well, PETA fucked up, like, a couple months ago. I think
PETA's been fucking up. We don't like talking about PETA. I'd rather not.
I want to know
who's an evil organization.
Who's supporting them?
Let's take this political agenda and swap it back to the.
Let's go back to video games and things that are happy. Why did my week have to become the cesspool that is political talk?
So the anime season's almost over.
Yeah, it is. It's almost over. Let's talk about One Punch Man Season 2! And now I'm sad that the animation looks like garbage.
Is it coming out in spring?
It's all because of the political agenda.
No!
That's why the animation sucks.
They changed Genos' body to CGI. And the animation is very inconsistent.
They released
in the trailer. Well, you know what this is? This is a company that does nothing but romance animes. And now they're being told to do One Punch Man.
What company did they
fuck, what the hell's it called? You can look it up, because I'm bad at looking things up on the fly. But it is a company that's known for making romance anime. And this will be like their first shonen anime. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting flashbacks of Berserk.
Oh, no.
Where it's like, hey, we've never done anything like this before, but let's be the ones that take up the mantle of making a Berserk anime. Excuse myself, I burped there, but... Like, they should not be doing that! The trailer's up on YouTube if anyone wants to watch that trailer. You just get a little bit of disappointment.
I'm pretty sure, didn't they scrap it?
What?
Berserk.
Scrap what?
Again, the anime.
I'm sure they did. I mean, I would not want to watch it. It looked bad.
I watched like the first episode and it was all CGI. It was around the time that Ajin came out too, and Ajin was all CGI, and I was like, I can only get into this.
Ajin was all right though. Ajin was okay. I
I'm
actually
sure the
didn't
story
like
was
Ajin.
good. I'll probably read the manga, but I could not get into the anime. I just hate that art style.
Have they?
Well, Ajin was okay because they tried to mitigate the CGI to just their like shadow monster things.
Mm-hmm.
They did start using it more as the series went on, because I'm sure they had budget restraints. But at the same time, the CGI didn't look god awful, and the CGI did not last very long either. The CGI would be like for a 3 or 4 second scene, and then it would go back to traditional animation. So it didn't stay CGI all the time. And the CGI that they did use looked okay. Because more often than not, it was CGI shadow monsters, shadow stands, and traditional animation, everything else, which was fine, because you know what, they needed a way to differentiate the shadow monsters from, you know, the world or whatever. It looked okay. It stylistically was okay. Berserk it just looked ugly. Okay, Guts had one emotion on his face. That was his emotion in sound form.
What emotion is that?
It's him having gnarled teeth that don't even look like they line up correctly, and his face is crinkled in a certain way when he's supposed to be having multiple different facial expressions. You saw it, didn't you? You saw it.
I'm looking at the animes for next season, and there's more strike witches, and I want to die.
Strike witches.
Why am I such a completionist?
But you know, to go off of the anime with movies and stuff, the only thing I'm really excited to see is Endgame, because I want the story arc to end. I mean, the Avengers story arc to finally end.
Then they'll have Avengers 2.
They probably are going to have another phase of the Avengers, but it's whatever. It's basically stuff that we already know in the trailer, and then they have cool flight suits on, like space suits that are like white and red. That's about all that was really really shown in the trailer. That, and I think they basically confirmed that Iron Man is going to get off of the planet relatively easy. And there's a scene with Thor and Captain Marvel where Thor like puts his hand out, gets his hammer, and then Captain Marvel just looks at it blankly because Brie Larson can't really act, and he's like, "I like this one," because I guess he thought that she was unfazed by him grabbing his hammer. I don't know. It was all right.
Okay.
It was so
Mike, how are we on time?
We're actually like 6 seconds. Done.
That's fine. I have a couple more things to talk about anyway.
Ta-da! It's over! Yay!
But I want to talk more.
Oh, did you end it?
No, you better not have.
No, I didn't end it. Also done my.
Okay, good, because I wanted to talk some more. I have some things to talk about. I didn't even get to some of the
plans for today. I told you.
Get over it.
No.
Well, I'll be brief. Let me be brief then.
Be brief.
Very brief.
Yes,
Real
very brief. All right, so Dragon Ball Fighters. Neither of you guys care, I'm guessing.
No, don't care. Move on. Next topic.
Dragon Ball GT Goku is going to be a character, which
Okay, next topic.
make the number of Gokus in that game up to like 8 Gokus in the roster.
Next.
Can you
Which
play
is
more than
stupid.
one?
Yes.
Yeah,
you can play
it's
all
3-man
out.
team.
Next.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I was looking at the
Okay, next.
2018 update schedule, but I'll go next here. That's fine.
No,
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I thought this was really a really interesting story. Was that
Next.
apparently go ahead, dick. That the creator of Devil May Cry 5 was actually going to quit after DMC. Because that game was such a piece of shit, Robbie.
Yeah.
Okay,
Virgil.
next.
There was a good chance we were never. Yeah.
Next.
Virgil. We were never gonna get that game. We were never gonna get Devil May Cry 5 because after that game came out, he was like,
Got it.
"Fuck
Next.
it. This sucks."
Next.
Mike, I swear to God.
We will go back to MTV next, and I will just keep telling every dude that gets off the bus next. Next. Let's go.
That was basically it. At least let me go into fucking detail about this fucking article,
No.
you shit.
Okay,
Wow.
he was gonna quit because the game was dumpster fire. Got it.
Yeah, and then someone brought him back in.
And then he managed to make a better game, and now he's redeemed himself. Cool
Again.
Cool deal.
Which is similar to how Devil May Cry 2 had to be redeemed by Devil May Cry 3. Which is interesting. So I guess we're going to end this podcast on a wet fart because everyone's fucking a bunch of shitholes. And I don't want to talk about shit.
Okay, so
Wait,
I
wait,
have
wait,
plans,
Robbie.
and I told you guys this
Robbie,
before
do
we
you-
started.
What plans? What plans do you have?
I'm going to buy old video games, thank you.
Oh, where are you going to buy old video games?
The Exchange.
A Game Exchange.
Mm-hmm.
They have one in DuPois. I used to go there, actually. They sell
Yeah.
good shit.
And they have one here, and that's where I'm trying to go.
What are you planning to get?
Oh my god, let him go. Let
I just
him
need
go.
AV cables
Let
for
him
my
go.
GameCube. I need AV cables for my GameCube, and Alexa wants to play Super Mario Sunshine.
You know, if you get AV cables for your GameCube, you have AV cables for an N64 and a Super Nintendo.
It's awesome.
Because they all use the same AV cables.
Didn't actually know that.
So
That's good to know.
Let him go.
you're good now.
Let him go.
All right, Mike, you shit.
Wow.
So this was a very controversial. I'm already calling it now. Controversial, weird ass time slot, but
And
What
all
are
the
you talking
technical
about? We had all the technical difficulties.
yeah, my fucking mic and internet just wanting to die on me constantly, and Discord being a fuckhead.
I feel like this is
Piece
in
of
the
shit.
running for the worst episode ever, but I also feel like
It-
because of how fluent we talked and everything, it's in the running for being one of the best episodes.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be one of the most controversial ones.
Well, all right. Thanks everybody for watching. Make
Yeah,
sure
he
you
did.
smash that subscribe button.
Smash that like button!
Why have you
Smash that
done
like
this?
button!
Now
Hit
I'm
like
half
and subscribe!
now I'm half tempted to cut this out. Why have you done
Did
this?
you say cuck this out?
Yes, I will cuck it. I will cuck your subscribers.
Cuck it out right now. Cuck it. Don't worry, Robbie. If you
Disable
keep
the
talking, it's gonna be
subscribe
longer for him to.
If you
All
click the
right.
subscribe button, it subscribes you to PewDiePie.
5,
That's fine.
4,
All right. See you guys
3.
later. Time slot number 8.
2,
Woot.
1.
Okay, can you just count down completely now? Bye, everyone.
We good?
Boop.